Hi, today I'm going to be talking about the attribute of God. God is generous, and that means one who bestows abundant blessings and provision, one who is liberal in giving. I heard this quote just today from Dallas Willard, and I love what he says about God being generous. He said, "It is important to embrace that God's moral absolutes, as loving, beneficent, and generous, flow out of the plenitude of his being." Why are we not generous? Maybe we're afraid that we don't have enough, but God is never in that position. His love and his giving are unlimited. They reach beyond any imaginable boundaries because of what he is in himself. God is never in a position of lack. He always has an abundance of his love, of his grace, of his mercy, of the provision that he can show you. And he's also generous in the way that he answers our prayers. One of my favorite answers to prayer that I've seen in my own life was when I was in high school. It was kind of when I was first truly making my faith my own. I've grown up in a Christian home, but high school was really when my faith became my own. And I had seen my mom pray for me my whole life and be in a Moms in Prayer group. And my senior year of high school, my friends and I decided to start praying for our fellow students, to pray for our teachers, for our school as a whole, on Friday mornings before school. So we just meet together and pray together. And we were specifically praying for this time where we kind of had a winter camp for our school. So we would go off all together. And we were praying specifically for that time, that students would truly experience Christ, that they would come to a saving knowledge of him. And I went to a Christian school, but not everyone there are true believers, or they're sent there because it's just a good school to go to. So we prayed for that time, and the very last night that we were there at the camp, we were in a time of worship, and the worship leader prompts us to gather together and just start praying for one another, to confess sins if we need to lay our burdens out before the Lord. And during that time, we saw over 90 students give their life to Christ for the first time or rededicate their life to Christ. And I was just over them. I couldn't even hold myself together. I was in awe of how generous God was in answering that prayer above and beyond what we asked or imagined. Our God is so generous, and it's not, again, just in one area. He is abundant in all of his attributes and characters and just what he does. He is a generous God, and he has nothing that he is lacking in. So I don't know if there's something that you're needing right now, that you're searching God for. Continue to draw close to him. Continue to go before him and know that he is able.